Horses and donkeys can produce offspring together. That offspring is called a mule. At first glance, this might suggest that horses and donkeys belong to the same species. But most mules are sterile and usually cannot have offspring themselves. So how do scientists decide whether two organisms belong to the same species? The answer depends on which species concept they use. The biological species concept focuses on reproduction. According to this definition, members of the same species must be able to reproduce under natural conditions and produce fertile offspring. Fertile offspring can reproduce again, allowing genes to pass from one generation to the next. Since mules are usually sterile, horses and donkeys are considered different species, even though they can produce offspring once. Although the biological species concept is widely used, it cannot answer every question. Fossils can no longer reproduce, making this definition impossible to apply. The same problem exists for many organisms that reproduce asexually, such as many bacteria. Scientists therefore needed another way to classify species. The morphological species concept classifies organisms by comparing their physical characteristics. If individuals share the same important features, they are considered to belong to the same species. This approach is especially useful for fossils because scientists can only study their preserved structures. Without the morphological species concept, classifying extinct organisms would often be impossible. Neither species concept is perfect. The biological species concept works very well for living organisms that reproduce sexually, but it cannot be applied to fossils or many asexually reproducing organisms. The morphological species concept solves this problem by comparing physical characteristics, but organisms that look very similar are not always the same species. Because of this, biologists choose the species concept that best fits the organism they are studying. Defining a species is more complex than it first appears. Instead of relying on one universal definition, biology uses different species concepts for different situations. Understanding these concepts helps scientists classify both living organisms and extinct species more accurately.